just a quick tutorial on how to use molds flowers. Got some extra fondant, so I thought might as well utilize it. So this is Wilton fondant. I just happen to not be able to get any of the other fondant that I generally use. I usually use Fondex. So what you're gonna want to start with is either use a little bit of vegetable shortening or cornstarch, depending on, I feel like for me, the vegetable shortening works best, but for some people, especially if you're in like a, very humid area, probably cornstarch is gonna work better for you. Okay, so once we have that, I just really got in there with it. Okay, so now we're gonna take our fondant. And I always like to make sure that I roll it, and I'll show you right now, very smooth. So you want to have it very smooth before you place it in there, and you're gonna push it down and really get it in there. So like, you wanna make sure you get, and we're just gonna take like this tool, just cut away at the excess, and you can fix the frayed edges in just a minute, but let's just get any of that excess off. Sometimes what I'll do is just go in with it. Oh, a lot of extra. We don't need all that extra. There we go. Okay, now kind of go in and then just pat it. All right, and then we're gonna flip it over, pull it out. So there is your rose. It's like a little bit of, okay. So once we have our rose, then what we're gonna wanna do is take our leaves. I'm gonna make a couple quick leaves to place with it. So I've got this extra green fondant that I have left over from like my dinosaur stuff. What we're gonna do is a little bit in this one and a little bit for this one. All right, so really push it in there. Again, just get away at the edges. Smooth it in. Okay, and again, smooth to get all those rough edges. All right, then we'll go in, take it out. There's 1 and 2. And then what you can do with these are just take it, depending on how you're gonna place it, but you will likely want to add a little bit of water just to adhere these pieces together. But what I'm gonna do is kind of layer, that's not what I wanted, let's do this. So we'll do this and kind of press down just a little bit, right? And then place it behind the flower. Oh, I kind of messed up my flower, so I'm gonna go in and fix it a little bit. I smushed it, I should have been more careful. But you can fix that a little bit. Okay, there we go.